Etsy shop slow and you're struggling to know what to work on to eventually get those sales back up to what you're expecting, continue watching this video because I will be telling you exactly what you should be working on when your Etsy shop is slow. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about what to work on when your Etsy shop is slow, like slow. So if you want to know, get out your notepad, go and get a hot drink or cold drink and let's take some notes and let's work on your Etsy shop together. Just before we get into the list, I don't actually think that slow times are truly an awful thing, because especially over the Christmas period and then you get to January and it's like you're really fast, everything's manic, and then January everything's slow. And I feel like a lot of people think it's like the worst thing in the world, and it's really not, because number one, you need a break anyway, naturally. Number two, you also need to kind of develop your business. You need to work on your Etsy shop and make sure that things are, you know, up to par for when the busy times do hit. And I feel like slow times are just a natural progression of having a business. Honestly, when I first had my slow time, I kind of celebrated it because I was like, I have an actual business now, because only real businesses get slow times and peaks and troughs in, you know, their income and views and favorites and all of that type of thing. So honestly, it's really not the end of the world. When I'm slow, I do some of the next things that I'm about to share with you. Treat them a bit like a checklist and go through them one by one. You want to see if there's any improvements in any of the following things you can do, because that will boost the sales when your visitors and your revenue does come back eventually, which it will do. The first thing is images. Are they portraying the best aspect of your item? Could they do with some love and attention? Do they match in with your current branding? Could you take some better quality pictures of your items? The next thing is processes. Are there processes in your business, for example, wrapping, product creation, product listing, things like that can be streamlined? The next thing is batching. Are there any tasks that you can batch now, so when your sales do return, it'll all be ready and waiting for you, and then you don't have to worry about them for a few days, weeks, or even months? The next thing is plan some new products. I like to completely plan out my product creation. Now, this is something that I do go really into depth in my course, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, there is some course creation update videos on my channel. I am still creating it, but definitely check the description box below for any information that I may have on the course, when it's going to be released and things like that. But however, this would be the time, your slow times, to do the real time intensive parts of product creation. For example, product research takes a long time. Do it now whilst you're quiet. The next thing is redo your about section. Again, I do go into detail in this in my course. However, if you think that your about section just does not portray your brand story or your story as good as it could do, this is really important. Redo it and make sure that it really just portrays a bit of you and a lot of your story. The next thing is look at your social media channels. Could you be doing more? Are there any social media platforms that you are currently on but just don't quite understand? Review your social media strategy overall and try and develop any weaknesses. The next thing is to clean up your shop. Are there any out-of-date products or any products that just don't match in with your current target market or branding? Are your shop sections ordered correctly? And there you go, guys. They are the main things that I tend to work on when my shop is quiet. I have to say, I don't really get very far through the list before sales start to tick up again, and I then don't get time to do the end of the list. So although it's quite a short list, it does encompass a lot of work, and I do tend to find that literally you start working your way down and then one of those things will really just start to uptick your sales, and then you just won't get time to do anything else. So although it's a short list, there's a lot of work involved. So be sure to work on those things if your shop is slow. And these things will not only boost your sales and your views and all the wonderful things like that, but they'll also just make your life a little bit easier. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a big thumbs up if you did. Subscribe if you haven't already. I love you all, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye!